FX. We are traders.
Hello guys, this is Mr. Walls and I welcome you back to Software FX Academy. I trust you are doing good today. Today I'll be showing you how and when to trade a breaker block or a flip zone as the case may be. So let's get into the chart while I show you. First and foremost, what is a breaker block? A breaker block is a former demand zone that couldn't hold, or a failed demand zone, or a failed supply zone, or a failed order block, or let me say failed order block. For instance, uh, okay, let me make an illustration. For instance, you have a zone that price has actually moved from it. Price has moved from it. You are expecting price to return to that zone, then give you your higher high. But in return, what did you see? Price broke the zone. Instead of it to hold, price actually break through it. So it now becomes a breaker block. When price returns into it, then you look for an opportunity to sell from there. And vice versa in the case of a buy as well. You are looking for a failed order block that price returns back into it, and you buy a failed supply zone that price return back into it, then you also buy from there. Now let's look at this diagram above. Let's look at this diagram above. You see, price has moved from this area of demand, or let me say an order block area. But when price returned, price broke it with momentum, made a pullback, then created a new low. Then we expect when price returns into it, you sell from there. And this is the scenario of a buy. Just opposite. Price broke through it, a former supply zone, or a supply zone, failed supply zone. Then price returned into that area. It becomes, a flip zone or a breaker block. So what are the conditions to trade a breaker block? Number one, it must fall within your premium or discount zone. If you don't know what a premium or discount zone is, I have a video on this channel. Probably you'll see the link around, or you see the link around. Do well to watch it in order to understand what a premium or discount zone is in trading. But for those that understand what a premium or discount zone is, your breaker block must be within your premium or discount zone. It must be within your premium or discount zone. For instance, if I bring out my fib, if I fib this move, you see is above 50%. Any price above 50%, in this is a sell scenario. Any price above 50% is my premium zone. And in the case of a buy as well, any price above 50, any price below 50% is a discount zone. But for you to have more understanding, for those that doesn't understand what a premium and discount zone is, do well to watch the video. I broke it down. I went into depth with it. So for you to trade a breaker block, it must be within your premium and your discount zone. That's number one. The number 2 point is the zone must be broken with momentum, with a very strong impulse or push. It must be broken with a very strong impulse or push, such that, even if it is possible, price goes far from the area that got broken. There must be a momentum while breaking it. While breaking it, there must be a momentum. And number 3 point is, there must be an inducement of that breaker block. You can see I have an inducement before the breaker block. An inducement, because in trading, if you don't identify your liquidity Probably you had the liquidity in the market. So you must identify your liquidity. Liquidity must be taken before if you followed me for a while, you know I like to a kind of liquidity build up before my entries. So for me to have a valid breaker block that I can trade from, I look forward to having a liquidity build up around my breaker block. And you can see after the break, price created a new low, but didn't retest the breaker block, then created a new low. Then price returned to take the high, then snap into the breaker block. And what did we have here? A push to the downward side. Now let me take you into a trade that we took on GBP JPY. I think on Thursday, I called the trade on Thursday, and I called it on my Telegram channel for everyone to also get involved in the trade. And if you are coming across this channel for the first time and you like what we are doing on this channel, or you want to be a part of my free trade on Telegram, I call out free trades on a daily basis, both on synthetic indices and on currency currency pairs as well. You want to be part of it, do well to check the description box. You're going to see all our links to our Telegram channel. We run to Telegram channel for synthetic indices and for currency trades. You're going to see the link. Do well to be part of us. Do well to join us. Take our trades. Use our analysis only just for free. Nobody is under compulsion to pay for VIP or anything. I drop winning trades on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And if you are coming across this channel for the first time and you are getting value from this channel, do well to click the notification bell, do well to subscribe, do well to follow us so that when we drop valuable content like this, subsequently you'll be the first to see it. You'll be the first to see it. So now, this is a trade I called out on GJ on Thursday. You can see after price rallied and gave this low, price pulled back. Then this is supposed to be a demand zone that will hold price to the you can see after we had this high, price created this low, then the demand zone pushed price upward. So when price is returning into this zone, we are expecting it should hold the price for us to have another higher high. But what did you see? Look at the momentum at which price broke that area with a very strong momentum. Then we have this very small pullback, which I know is a liquidity to this breaker block because it didn't retest it. So, but you know, the essence of liquidity or trap in this market is to draw in early sellers into the market. So I understand this just, you know, a smart money play to draw in early sellers. And, you know, if you sold from here, you're actually going to make good money. Look at the impulse from that area. So when price was returning into the breaker block, a regular SMC trader would have been looking at the extreme order block to sell from. To people, it's not every time that price would get to your extreme order block. There are, you know, there are so many we have different institutional reference points in this market, different institutional reference points. We have another block, institutional candles, we have your demand and supply zones, we have a breaker block. Price can use any to push price at any point in time. You are not the market maker. As a trader, you have to be reactive or be prepared for whatever scenario. So, but on this very day, I was very sure price wasn't going to get to the extreme order block because look at this impulse to the downward side. So, you know, look at this impulse. So I was expecting price to use here, and look at what price did. A liquidity has been created there. And when price came close to the breaker block as well, look at this liquidity build up. Look at the consolidation. So what I did was that, okay, what is above the breaker block that price can actually use as a springboard to push price downward? Then I saw this beautiful what's it called, order block just right above it, this buy to sell candle. So I knew it from experience that price was going to make use of that, and I put my stop loss right above the order block, and look at what happened. Immediately price took this liquidity, collected this liquidity, and snapped into the order block, what did you start seeing? Price started coming down because price has taken the liquidity to this side. Then the sell side liquidity should be the one we should look forward to go and take and look at it. And price gave a break of structure. Price has already made about I think about 140 over 140 pips move already. So if you're a day trader, you've gotten more than enough, even in this trade, while you are still expecting it to go down the more. And look at it, price already made over 140 pips move and returned. What did you say again? Price will always come after liquidity. Price will return to take liquidity, and after taking liquidity, there's another shift in structure, bearish shift in structure. So what I'm expecting on probably the coming week is for price to come and make use of this zone. And if you go to a 1 minute time frame, if you go to a 1 minute time frame, okay, our chart is not okay, let me zoom in. And this is what I'm expecting on a 1 minute time frame, for price to rally up into this place and sell again from here. And you know, like I told you, do well to join our Telegram channel if you enjoy my analysis. If you like what we do here on YouTube, we have a Telegram channel for both currency pairs and synthetic indices. And let me show you a proof that I actually called this trade on our Telegram channel. Let me show you a proof that I called it out on our Telegram channel. This is where I dropped it for my currency followers. This is where I dropped the trade. That's it. You can, as you can see here, I dropped the analysis. This before price got into the zone. I dropped the analysis and I sent in the entry parameters, and I told them use proper risk management. And you can see, let me scroll down for you to see, price got into the zone. And okay, this is another trade I called EU. I dropped the analysis, is a ratio 1:5 trade, and you know, it's a ratio 1:5 trade. And I have so many other, you know, very good traders on my Telegram channel as well that drops trade on a daily basis. So you can actually benefit a lot from our Telegram channel, as we have very professional traders there. And you look at it, price has started melting just from that point. You just imagine you are waiting for the extreme order block and price has started melting while you are still waiting. So it's all about knowledge. This is another trade I called. This is on US 30. On US 30. So you can see a lot, and look at it. Price missed our entry. Price actually missed our entry. And look at it. I was even giving up. I was giving them update that take partial profit at this point. This is a week low, 1 hour week low. Take partial profit at that point. So I was even giving update on our Telegram channel on how to go about it. And look at it. Price kept on melting. And this is the EU that I showed you earlier. You see, price came into it and moved up. Voila. So you can see, and this is the footage that I actually got on the trade. Okay, this is another one. This is a UJ. This is another 1:5 risk to reward on UJ that I got onto. See, this is it. I took it on 1 minute time frame. It was so fast, and before I could drop it, price has moved. But I got on this trade as well. I got on this trade, ratio 1:5 risk to reward, ratio 1:5. So, like I said, you see the link in our bio. Do well to click it and be part of what we do here. And you're not going to regret being part of us, being part of Soft Talk FX Academy. We also have an academy if you are you know, completely greenhorn in the forex industry and you are looking for a place to learn. I trade institutional concept. If you are interested in trading institutional concept, you can also be part of us. You can be part of our academy and also learn from us. I'm not claiming to be the best trader out there. Like, I won't tell you, it's only a fool that will consider himself to be the best trader. There are so many good academies out there. But like I said, if you don't mind being part of us, you are welcome on board, while we walk you through the process and make you the best trader you look forward to becoming. See you on the next one. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.